monsters appeared millions of years ago, unique discoveries that shocked the world. Dear friends, for a long time, monsters hidden in the deep waters have always stimulated our extreme curiosity. It feels as if humanity is drawn by the fear yet strangely fascinated by the world of the ocean. By the early 20th century, after geographical discoveries, most believed the entire Earth had been fully explored. However, the reality is that science has not yet helped humans fully understand the mysterious ocean. Therefore, we are sometimes startled to discover that there are still many incredibly strange creatures in the ocean depths. Besides the real monsters that have been encountered and thoroughly studied, there are still many legendary species, which have become topics attracting research for decades. So are these just products of imagination and stories embellished by local people? Or truly a mysterious realm that scientific light has yet to reach? Let enigmatic echoes explore these terrifying sea monsters in today's video. Dunkleosteus, the destroyer of the Devonian period. In the ocean depths millions of years ago, there was a carnivorous fish with fangs and a massive skull. They were Dunkleosteus, also known as armored fish. With a stout body and ferocious appearance, this Devonian fish deserved its nickname as the destroyer of its era. In the latter half of the 19th century, humanity began discovering large numbers of fossils from various ancient creatures. As paleontology in the United States began to develop, many strange fossils were found in Tennessee and Wyoming. In 1868, John Strong Newberry used skull and jaw fossils to establish the ancient fish genus Dinichthyes with the type species Dinichthyes herzeri. Accordingly, for a long time after the genus Dinichthyes was named, most giant ancient fish found in North America were classified into this genus. And the ancient fish genus was considered a taxonomic swamp by the scientific community. In 1956, paleontologist Cynthia Raymond discovered that the fish named Dinichthyes herzeri in studies from 1873 was a completely new species and far different from the ancient fish genus. Therefore, she named and classified this fish as Dunkleosteus of the family Dunkleosteidae. To date, at least about 10 species in the genus Dunkleosteus have been discovered, with the type species being Dunkleosteus torelli. Most Dunkleosteus fossil specimens have been found in the United States, North America, and also in Europe. Dunkleosteus' face is very impressive with an extremely terrifying skull-shaped teeth. Dunkleosteus was a prehistoric carnivorous fish of considerable size. Previously, there was much controversy about the actual size of this fish. Therefore, many people believe this fish could reach a body length of up to 10 meters. But in reality, through analysis and reconstruction of this fish's body from found fossils, we know that the maximum length of this species was 6 meters and it weighed nearly 1.5 tons. Dunkleosteus were armored fish. Their head and neck were covered by a quite thick armor plate. And precisely because of this, their fossils often preserve most of the head and neck. Covering the outside of that armor was a very shiny skin. Accompanying this were eyes growing on both sides of the head with huge sharp teeth visible from the outside. Although visible from the outside, this fish actually had no teeth. What we see and consider as teeth are essentially part of their armor. Based on the shape of the skull fossil, this fish had a higher back and their body must have been very stout, with a large powerful tail at the rear. A solid body, but mouth possessing terrifying eye force and sturdy armor, made Dunkleosteus a true armored vehicle in the ocean depths. Dunkleosteus lived in the late Devonian period from 380 to 360 million years ago. This is considered the golden age of fish. The prosperous development of large carnivorous fish is also considered a highlight of this period. Fish with similar skull and jaw structures also appeared quite abundantly. But Dunkleosteus is still considered one of the earliest jawed vertebrates in Earth's history. This species' jaw structure had power equivalent to 5 tons. With this terrible eye force, contemporary sharks seem completely helpless against them. Along with an extremely ferocious cracking sound, this fish was considered the top predator in the ocean food chain of that era. Unexplained is also considered a heavyweight killer of Earth since vertebrates began to form. With a special structure, its head and chest are covered with bone plates like armor. Unexplained was the terror of sharks and many other marine creatures in prehistoric times. The ancient whale Melphiade, the nightmare of the super shark Megalodon. The super shark Megalodon is famous as an ocean killer with a size of up to 20 meters and a bite force equivalent to 11 to 18 tons. Enough to crush a car. With such ferocity and terrifying size, Megalodon became a dangerous predator for whales, dolphins, and sharks. But in nature, is there any species that could make Megalodon cautious when confronted? And the ancient super whale Melphiade is the answer. Although known about 400 years later than Megalodon, Melphiade was quickly described as one of the rare ancient creatures capable of defeating that famous super shark. Melphiade dominated the ocean from 13.6 to 11.6 million years ago. This whale species had a shape similar to modern sperm whales, about 13.5 to 18 meters long and weighing about 50 tons. With the special weapon being a set of giant teeth, Melphiade's skull was 3 meters long, with a wide jaw and 36 centimeters long teeth holding the record in the current animal world. At the same time, Melphiade's upper jaw had a bowl shape, hoping it closed tightly with the lower teeth to tear flesh easily. The distance between the jaw joints was also wider, allowing the mouth to open wider and increasing eye force. Melphiade belongs to the family of sperm whales and killer whales. In nature, sperm whales have defeated 13 meters long giant squids. So it's not surprising Melphiade could also take down giant squids in ancient times. Additionally, when studying Melphiade fossils, scientists noticed the head had a body structure similar to sperm whales. For sperm whales, this part helps with deep diving, sound localization, and self-defense. Therefore, it's hypothesized that in Melphiade it had similar functions. It was even used as a hunting weapon. When encountering small prey, Melphiade only needed to attack gently. But with larger prey, it required more time and effort. This animal used its head like a giant hammer, ramming straight into the prey's body at high speed, destroying internal organs and weakening the victim before tearing them apart. More dangerously, Melphiade lived in broods. They were intelligent enough to know how to hunt collectively and coordinate to take down prey. In terms of size, Megalodon seemed to hold more advantages. Maximum weight doubled that of Melphiade, stronger bite force, flexible body, and no need to surface to breathe. However, when considering weight, the 100-ton figure for Megalodon is only scientists' estimate. And now, many accept that the giant shark's weight was only about 50 tons. Corresponding to an arm length of 18 meters, being equivalent to Melphiade. Melphiade might be slightly inferior physically, but surpassed Megalodon in intelligence. In reality, sharks can fall into a coma if flipped belly up. Killer whales know this and exploit this weakness to hunt sharks. So Melphiade in the past was completely capable of figuring out how to defeat Megalodon. Additionally, they had the habit of hunting in groups, and when Melphiade cooperated, a super shark accustomed to solitary hunting like Megalodon would definitely be subdued. Lipyrodon was a giant marine monster that lived alone, hiding beneath the waterfronts, charging to attack prey at tremendous speed, using its body weight to cause significant damage, even to other formidable predators. Grown during the period when dinosaurs flourished most in Piedmont, about 155 million years ago, Lipyrodon was considered the king of the seas, possessing a giant body size and excellent hunting abilities. This monster is also often compared to the giant super shark Megalodon. Lipyrodon had a quite special shape, with 4 legs acting as paddles. With a length of up to 25 meters and weighing 150 tons, it is described as the king of the ocean. Notably, its teeth can be up to 30 centimeters long. Its jaw is about 3 meters long, and the distance between its jaws can reach up to 5 meters. Possessing a long jaw and sharp teeth, Live-Pterodon easily subdues sea crocodiles, giant fish, and even other large marine reptiles. Live-Pterodon has a special nose structure, with the ability to sense smells underwater, helping it detect prey from very far away. However, the biggest weakness of Live-Pterodon is that it must surface to breathe, similar to some whales today. This can be considered a major disadvantage because it can be attacked by other large creatures. Mysterious monster hidden millions of years ago. S returned to today. In the image, there seems to be a strange creature hiding at the bottom of the river that was spotted by someone. However, this is just speculation. In reality, no one knows the exact name of this species or whether it actually exists. Could this be the product of someone's vivid imagination? In your opinion, does such a monster exist in real life? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like Enigmatic Echoes, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to follow upcoming mysterious topics. Now, the video ends here. Goodbye and see you again. Subscribe to the Gian Nigo channel so you don't miss exciting videos.